Well, welcome everybody. Glad to have you. Glad to see you when we are discussing the whisper of autumn, maybe, being slightly less suffocated by the summer. And under this beautiful tree. Thank you so much, tree. I know that sounds so cheesy, but come on, look at that thing. It's so crazy beautiful. Well, our routine today is very hippie, very hip oriented, very melty. So the hardest part will be allowing yourself to be still. So when I say, think about effort and ease, sometimes the effort is just being okay where you are and not trying to reach further. So just pause before you go deeper into a stretch and go like, is this enough? This could be enough. This is fine. You don't have to make any shapes your body doesn't want to. I'm not waving you away. I got gnats in my face. I'm Puerto Rican anyways, it's okay. But yeah, just see where you're at before you have expectations. Just take it really slow. So we'll begin to arrive by closing our eyes, maybe wiggling back and forth. Just noticing your sit bones, noticing that you're sitting, noticing you have a body that's sitting. And maybe begin to find some stillness and notice your breath wherever you notice it most distinctly. So let's take a few deep breaths together. In through the nose. And open the mouth. Let it just fall out. In through the nose, maybe get tall. Open the mouth. Let the breath just fall on out. One more big inhale. Maybe bring the shoulders up to your ears. Maybe let the rib cage lift. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back, let them melt down the back of your body. And if that felt good, feel free to do it a few times. And when you get the right amount of times, notice how heavy your legs are. Notice the heaviness of your arms. Notice the softness in your face. So maybe your eyebrows can soften, your cheeks, your chin, your jaw, your throat. And notice the back of your body. So the back of your head, your shoulders, maybe sense things behind you, your hips. Notice the front of your body, your face, your chest, your belly, your legs. And the sides of your body. So notice your whole body resting in space, and noticing it may be noticing tingling like a cloud of sensation. It may be more specific things like an itch on your elbow. Whatever it is fine. Just noticing whatever you notice. And begin to notice sounds. Far away sounds. Maybe sounds a bit closer. And behind your closed eyelids, you can actually see lots and lots. So the shimmering spectrum that is behind your closed eyelids. Wonderful. Let's cue back into the breath. So just notice it. Great. And on your next inhale, let's bring your arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingertips and flip the palms. Maybe give a little wiggle towards the top like you've just woken up. Great. And as we exhale, we'll fold forward over the legs. Just a little gentle bow to yourself. Allowing your hips to relax. Take a couple breaths here. Great, you can walk your hands to the right and hold. And to the left and hold. We'll come back to the center and just notice the expansion of your back as you inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, just roll your body up like a zombie, letting the head be the last thing that comes up. Great. So you'll take that top leg and we're just going to place it on the other side of the other leg. Now, this isn't accessible to everybody, which is fine. Sometimes, some days I can't do it. You can straighten out that bottom leg if you need to. So if both your sit bones aren't down, I suggest just doing that. You'll get the same stretch. Great. So we'll hold this upper leg here and just kind of give it a soft shake. I call it like petting the kitty cat before you pick it up. Like, you're okay. So be really gentle with yourself, be very loving with your movements. And once you feel the leg getting a little heavier, then give it a nice hug. So thank you, kitty cat. There you go. Perfect. So your shoulders are going to want to kind of twist around. See if you can square the shoulders up with the hips. Let the booty relax. Let the hips relax. Yeah, and for some of you guys, you may even want to grab the foot and kind of cradle the leg. So just find whatever angle works for you. We're all different and shaped different and do different things during the day. So we're going to be tight in different places. Great. So notice your breath. And on your next inhale, you're going to get taller while holding your leg. So you're sort of bringing the leg along for the ride. You get a little bit deeper stretch near your booty bone. Make sure you're breathing. Nice soft face. Such dramatic music. Great. On your next exhale, we're going to place that foot down. Boop, boop. Sound effect. Class started finally. Great. Get nice and tall. Maybe press the knee towards your chest a little. Just gently. Not going crazy here. Beautiful. So notice your breath once again. And we're going to bring that outside arm behind you. Great. Other arm straight up in the air. Perfect. Let's hook it on the outside of the knee and look past the shoulder. Great. So inhale, we'll get tall. And exhale, we'll twist from the low back, the center of the back, then the neck. So inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist from the low, the center, then the neck. Great. On your next inhale, let's bring the arms up and over. We're going to do a weird little push-up on the other side. Neutralizes. Great. And come back up. Wonderful. So we're going to swap the feet out, do a little Rockettes move here. Woo! Perfect. That was so graceful. Great. And we'll grab the leg and just give it some love here. Maybe say something nice to it. Like, I know you're trying real hard. I haven't paid enough attention to you. And wait for it to get heavy. So just notice like you're holding a leg, you're holding your leg. And once it gets heavy, then give it a nice big hug. So this one, watch what was happening with the other one. It may soften faster. It's like, okay, nothing happened. It's cool. Great. And yeah, find the right angle for you. So if you want to pick the foot up, that's fine. One hip's going to be different from the other. So just enjoy the journey here. Breathe. Great. And on your next inhale, maybe get taller, bring the leg with you, let the shoulders relax, let the jaw relax. Yeah, some gentle swaying is definitely invited if you want to do that. So do what feels right. Great, and on an exhale, you'll place the foot down. Great. The outside arm will come up and behind you. The inside arm will hook on the outside of the knee. Great, inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist from the low back, the center, then the neck. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist from the low, the center, then the neck. Great, find your inhale. We'll spin all the way back through, wee, and weird little push up on the other side. Great, we'll come on up here and you can, I know. And what we can do is just windshield wipe our knees a little bit. I had a totally different warm-up plan for today. And then I got out here and our hands would have had to been in the dirt the whole time. I was like, I gotta switch it up. Great. So we're gonna go ahead and roll onto our hands and knees. Nice and easy. And we'll come into an extended child's pose. Just briefly. Great, and on an inhale, we'll come into a low cobra here. So a low back bendy thing. You can wiggle around and find your exhale, extended child's pose. Inhale, little back bend at the top. So find your flow here. Exhale, extended. Inhale, so go as high as you want with your back bend. If you want to go higher, you can. And exhale, extend, and get liquidy with it. Great, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, maybe lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. And then exhale back. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Great, one more big inhale. We're gonna hold at the top just for a moment, maybe lift the thighs if it feels good. Great, and we're gonna exhale into an extended child's pose. If you need to put your knees out wide, that's okay. Great, and let the arms relax down. Let the forehead relax down. And we're gonna join our palms like little prayer palms and bring the palms behind the head like a little shark fin. Now, some of you may wanna walk your elbows towards the top of the mat, just get a little deeper. Totally up to you. But let your heart melt, let your forehead melt, let your belly be soft. Notice the breath in the back of your body. Notice the back of your rib cage expanding with your breath. Wonderful. Great, on an exhale, go ahead and place the hands back on the mat. We're gonna do what I call spider fingers, where you lift the palms and you leave the fingertips down. So your arms are totally straight, or as straight as you can do them. Let your jaw be really soft. And if it feels good, you can bring your chin to your chest. And then bring the chin all the way up. So gently shake the head, yes. Maybe do it a few times, maybe shake the head, no. Wonderful, place the palms back down. And on an inhale, we'll come back to an up dog or cobra. So swoop through up. So the difference between up dog and cobra, up dog, your thighs are lifted. It's a little bit more active. You're pushing away from the mat. Cobra is a little less intense. Your arms are bent and your pelvis is down. Take whatever one is good for you. Great. So let's exhale into a down dog here. Walk it out. It's our first down dog of the day. You can twist your hips around. Make sure you're breathing. Great, and we're gonna slowly walk towards the top of the mat. Little tiny, sweet little steps. Whoop, I almost fell. Oh, Laura, can't take me anywhere. Great, so we're gonna roll up like zombies. Really let your head be heavy here. Feels good. Maybe roll your shoulders up and place them back down. So we're gonna bring our feet about as wide as the mat and turn your toes out a little bit. Great, so I'm gonna face you guys so you can see what's happening. Great, so it's about hip width distance apart. We're gonna come up, bring our arms up, inhale. And exhale, we're gonna come into a goddess squat. Great, inhale up. Perfect, goddess squat. Keep the tailbone heavy, keep the rib cage tucked in. Great, inhale up. Goddess squat. See how low you can go. Great, inhale up. Now, goddess squat, we're gonna stay low. Don't hate me here. Great, keep the arms up. And if you're feeling good, maybe do some little pulses. Breathe. It's the hardest part. In 5, get low. 4, get low. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, palms at heart center. We'll bring the feet back together here. Just some little sun salutations. So we got this. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Great. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. And inhale, the arms up. Make sure your hips are facing forward here. Great. Exhale down to your belly. So you can take tabletop down to your belly or do a chaturanga. And inhale, small back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Engage those fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee down, arms up. Great. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, step up for halfway lift. Great. Fold forward. All the way up. And palms at heart center. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. And inhale, the arms up. Heavy tailbone, hips are forward. Exhale, down to your belly. And inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Spin the triceps away from the ears. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forward. Left knee down, arms up. Great. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, step up for halfway lift. Great. Fold forward. All the way up. And palms at heart center. We'll change it up just slightly this time. Inhale, arms up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Right leg back, right knee down. And we'll bring the left hand up. Great, and exhale, runner's lunge. So shift the hips back, lift the left toes. Great, and then inhale back to the left hand up. So find your own groove here, following your breath, with the exhale being the runner's lunge and the inhale being the little twist there. So you can close your eyes if you're comfortable, but just tune into your own dealio for a few moments here. You can kind of let the toes wave back and forth to the top of the mat if you want. Just make sure you're breathing. Great, one more inhale. And exhale. Woo, great. And we'll bring the arms back up. Very nice. Let's come down to our bellies. And inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let your heads be heavy, let them drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee down, right hand up. Beautiful, nice job. Exhale, runner's lunge. Great, find your groove here, you know what's up. Let the breath be the vehicle for the movement. And notice whatever you notice, whether that be sounds, notice your thoughts, the dramatic piano. Dun, dun. Gosh, Satya, what did she do to you? Who hurt you? Great, one more big inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, let's place them back down. Let's step up for halfway lift. Fold forward. Great, all the way up. And palms at heart center. So it is muggy out here. I'm gonna have us pause for a moment. Place your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. And we're gonna do a little slowing down breathing exercise. So go ahead and let all your air out. So pull your belly button to your spine. And we'll inhale from the low belly, then the chest. And then exhale from the chest to the low belly. Inhale belly, then chest. Exhale chest and belly. Thank you, wind. Inhale belly, chest. Let the shoulders be soft. Exhale chest and belly. One last one, belly, chest. Exhale chest and then belly. Go ahead and let your hands drop. Just notice kind of what you're feeling, what your attitude is, maybe the temperature. So be here. And let's inhale, bring the arms up. So bossy. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time we'll exhale, bring the right leg back to warrior one. So that right foot's at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna go over a little warrior one stuff today. So warrior one, your foot's at more of a 45-degree angle, may have to be less because your hips wanna face forward. If you're having a hard time having your hips face forward, bring your foot up a little, no big deal. So your stance doesn't have to look like mine, yours has to feel good for you. Great, so you should feel pressure on the outsides and insides of both feet. Nice little stretch in the top of this leg. Some of you may be like, yeah, move on, please. Great, and the arms are strong and intentional. Great, let's bring the hands behind our backs here. Really hold the ground with your toes. We're gonna bring our fists towards the ground, lift our hearts, lift our chins. And breathe. Notice your toes, notice your feet. Maybe make a little semicircle with your chin in the air. Let your mouth open a little. Great, let's straighten that front leg. You're going to sort of hop that back foot up just a little. Boop. There's no graceful way to do that part. And let's fold forward over the extended leg. So you'll bring your arms in the air like you just don't care. Maybe you care a little. If your arms don't want to do this, you can hold your forearms or your elbows if that's more comfortable. Great. So that right hip is sort of moving forward as the left hip is moving back. So you're almost sort of squaring your hips towards the front still. And you can put a little pressure into that left big toe. Woo. Great. Now, if you want to release your hands and place them on either side of that left foot, you can. And come into a standing split, meaning lift your right leg up. Beautiful. Now, some of you may want to do a float or a warrior three. If you want to do warrior three, you can lift your arms. Woo. And just don't sink into the leg, meaning don't bring your torso down. You want to be strong in all directions here. Great. One more big inhale. And exhale, let's bring that back leg back to warrior two. So 90-degree angle at the back of the mat. Beautiful. Arms out wide. Great. So it's a hip opener. That left knee is going to want to collapse in. Keep it nice and open. Beautiful. Great. Nice and strong. Let's bring that right hand down, left hand up. Inhale. Great. Exhale, extended warrior. So elbow here, reaching with the right arm. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended. One last big inhale, peaceful warrior. Great, and let's windmill the arms down, come down to our bellies. Inhale for an up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your heads be heavy. Inhale. Exhale. Last big inhale. Exhale. And inhale, right leg forward, warrior one. Nice. Find your warrior one, where you have the hips forward, you have that nice stretch. Find your buoyant spot. Nice. Great. Let's bring the hands behind us. Let's lift the heart, lift the rib cage, drop the shoulders, lift the chin. Yeah. Let the mouth be soft. Let the face feel peaceful. Let the mouth open maybe and trace some little semicircles with your chin in the sky. Great. Now we can straighten that front leg, kind of boop that back foot up a little bit, and we'll fold forward. You can bring the hands to the sky if you'd like. Let the head be heavy here. And sort of actively pull that right hip back as the left hip moves forward. So it feels sort of like a corkscrew movement. And press into that right big toe. Yeah. So keep breathing. Great. You can place one hand on either side of that right foot. And if you'd like, you can lift that left leg up for a standing split. Beautiful. Keep breathing. And I know some of you guys like to fly. So if you want to do your warrior three, you can fly. Keep breathing. That back knee is facing the ground. If you flex your foot, it's easier to figure out where your knee is. One more big inhale. And exhale, left foot comes back to warrior two. So 90 degrees, arms are flying. Hips are nice and open. Great, let's inhale the right arm up. Exhale, extended warrior. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended. One more big inhale. Great, and we're gonna windmill the arms down, come into a downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let's bring that right leg up in the air. We're gonna bend the knee and make big circles with the knee. Great, make sure you're breathing. And you're gonna bring that right knee behind the right wrist and come into a pigeon pose. So basically, yeah, you can place it right behind that right knee. Perfect. Now, if this is like really tough for you, which it can be really tough for me a lot, you can sit on the side of your right hip, and that's a swan pose. You can sort of ease your way towards the top. Completely fine to try it that way. So if your leg is more perpendicular than it is a super acute angle, you may have a better time. Yeah, you may want to sit on the side of your hip a little more. Yeah, that'll be easier on your knee. Cool. So from here, find your swaying sort of motion. So just kind of go like, what does it feel like to sit like this? Kind of close your eyes, maybe look past one shoulder and the other. Great. Now, some of you may want to sit upright, and that's totally cool. And some of y'all love to recline in your pigeon. And if you want to do that, that's fine too. So just find a spot that feels like where you want to go. Awesome. So this is one of the poses where stillness is key. Just see what you're feeling. Notice your self-talk. Sometimes in these uncomfortable positions, we start saying nasty things to ourselves, and it's like really not cool. It's like, how is that helping you? And just notice whatever you notice. If you're wanting to go deeper, just ask yourself if it's the loving move or if you're trying to punish yourself. So try to move with some love. We got a lot of love out here for each other. So we will be holding this for another like 2 minutes. I know it's a lot. Now, if you are in reclined pigeon, something that might feel good is to just slightly lift your torso, and you sort of undulate, or like almost like a little inchworm with your spine. You sort of make it a little longer, whoop, and then settle back down into it. Great. About 30 more seconds. Some of you may enjoy a gentle sway as you're reclining, just little micro movements, very soothing. Wonderful. And you can begin to gently kind of sway your way up. Noticing your breath. Looking past one shoulder and the other. Great. And you can pause here just for a moment. I know some of you may want to pick up that back foot and give it a little love. My leg doesn't love that. A lot of people do. My hips are real tight. Yeah, so you can just kind of hold it and move it. Beautiful. Just make sure you're breathing. Great. So this part's kind of interesting. We're going to lean into that right hip. And I'm going to face you guys. So, I'm in the pigeon. I'm going to lean into my right hip. I'm going to take my left leg and put the knee, like stack the knees basically. Now, this isn't super comfortable for everyone. So you can place your hands behind you and do it this way, or you can stack your ankles or your shins. So, but these are the options: stack the shins, stack the ankles, or stack the knees. Yeah. So the knees will come together and the feet will be on either side of your hips. Yeah, awesome. It's an awkward posture, huh? It's called cow face pose. Why? I don't know. Do you know why it's called cow face pose? Yeah. Yeah, please do. Because I was like, why is this called this? This doesn't look like a cow's face. So anyways, so as you're here, just see if your shoulders are squared up with your hips. Awesome. And just close your eyes. Notice your glutes. See if they can soften. So notice your sit bones and see if everything can kind of drip towards the ground. Ew, gross. Let your hips relax. And see if you can let your breath be extra long. So bigger inhales, and maybe let those exhales bring the belly button all the way to the spine. Now, I know some of you guys are all leg salad, meaning you can throw your legs around very easily, and you may want to fold forward here. Bringing the hands out. So feel free, or you can stay up. I'm going to stay up personally. Yeah, I like that. If you want to stretch side to side, I was like, that's good. I like that. So if you have little organic movements you want to add in there, please feel free to do so, as long as they're gentle. Great. One more big inhale. Exhale, get a little softer. And I have to kind of come up here again. We're gonna inhale, bring that left leg behind us again. So back to the pigeon. Tuck the back toe, we'll come into a down dog. Walk it out, meaning bend one knee, bend the other. So sort of walk there. Notice the left side of your body versus the right side. Great. Let's bring that left leg in the air. Bend the knee and make some big circles. Big circles. There you go. Great. And we'll bring that left knee behind the left wrist and extend the right leg long. Beautiful. And once again, one leg's going to be tighter than the other. If you want to sit on the side and sort of work your way towards the center, very safe way to do it. Cool. So find your spot here and kind of wiggle around. Find your kind of settled place. Maybe look past one shoulder and the other. Like, who's there? Great. And you can stay upright like this, or you can recline and enjoy. Up to you. Wonderful. So notice everything touching the ground. So notice your feet, your thighs, your hips, your legs, and see if it can all be a little less resistant. Notice your breath. Maybe notice the wind. My goodness, it's nice. Now, if you're reclined, you can begin to sort of inchworm your spine a little longer. So just sort of pick the torso up, make it a little longer, and then settle back down. Check in with if you're saying mean things to yourself. If you are, quit it. And just one more minute here. Maybe find some gentle swaying. Great, and we're gonna really super slowly make our way up. So sort of sway your way up. Noticing everything you can notice. Awesome. So we're gonna do that weird dance move. We're gonna lean into that left hip. Oh, I lied to you. We're gonna pick up that right foot. I was too excited about the cow face. Figuring out why. Why is it a cow face? Make sure you're breathing here. Great, and release. We'll lean into that left hip. Now we're doing that. And we're gonna bring that right leg around. So whoop, stack the knees or stack the ankles, stack the shins. So take it to whatever level works to you for you. It's all good. It's all gonna do something. Great. Great, and find your place here. So don't assume where you're going because every day is different. Just kind of feel where you're at right now. What is this hair just keeps going in the middle of my face? Wow. Okay. And, maybe kind of twist around, get settled into it. Wonderful. And if it's appealing to you, feel free to fold forward. Ooh, a lot of F's there. Feel free to fold forward. Lovely. So notice your glutes, let those soften. Notice your hips, let them relax. Let your low back soften. Let your face soften. A lot of times when we go in these deeper poses, like everything will be relaxed, but your face will be like real tense. Great, just a couple more breaths. And slowly begin to sway your way back up. Ah. So guess what? No more down dogs. Yes. So we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. So if you want, you can just hold your leg and put it over gingerly. Thank you, leg. We'll get on our hands and knees just for a moment. Do a couple of cats and cows. So inhale for a cow, let the belly fall, let the chin lift. And exhale for a cat, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Great, come back to neutral. We're gonna cross our ankles and sit behind our feet. So it's like this magic trick where you're like, what? Great, and we'll lay on our backs with our knees up. Perfect. So there's a couple ways we can do this. If you want, you can keep both feet on the ground the whole time, or you can do the more strengthening version with me. Either is totally cool, no judgment zone here. But I'm gonna plant my left foot. I'm gonna bring my right foot towards the sky. Great, and I'm gonna inhale, bring my hips up and my arms back. So inhale. Exhale, bring it down. I'm doing 5 on each leg. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. And 5. Bring it all the way back down. Great. I'll switch feet out. So bring the left foot towards the sky. Hands are by the hips for now. And inhale, the arms back, the hips up. 1. Down. Inhale, 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. And last one, 5. Woohoo! Down. Beautiful. Let's bring both feet down and let the knees flop back and forth. Great. It's like a little massage for your booty. Wonderful. This is a great moment to just find whatever you need to solidify your practice today. So if you want to do happy baby, or if you want to do legs up the wall, legs in the air. If you want to have your feet together, knees apart, and just relax, that is awesome. Maybe find a gentle twist. Or maybe some of you guys are like, I'm going to start my Shavasana now. So whatever you want to do, I greatly support. Great, just another minute or 2 and we'll enter Shavasana. Get some wiggles out. Wonderful. So super slowly, guys. Begin to extend your legs back out long. Although some of you may want to take a Shavasana with your feet together, knees apart, and that is okay with me. If you want to take up space, take up space. If you're wanting to do that in your life more, might as well start on your mat, right? This is where I cue the motorcycle sounds right before Shavasana. You're welcome. Wonderful. And let's take a few deep breaths together. Let's inhale in through the nose. Let the belly fill with air. Let the breath go all the way to your belly. And exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly button to the spine. big inhale. And open your mouth. Let it out. One more big, big inhale. And as you exhale, notice the weight of your head, the weight of your shoulders. Notice the softness in your face. Maybe you can let go of all expression. It's just you and the tree right now. Let the belly be soft as the hips sink deeper, as the legs and feet grow heavy. Enjoy your Shavasana. I'll sound the bell when it's complete. Slowly, slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the cool air at the tip of your nose as you inhale, and the warm air escaping as you exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe shake your head a little. And when you're ready, on an exhale, you can roll to one side. Please take your time. Wonderful. And when you're ready, on any inhale, come up to seated position. Well, thank you guys for being so patient with yourselves. I know these longer holds are really challenging, so you guys did a really wonderful job. Thank you for being kind to yourself, to each other. Namaste. Oh, can we take a group photo? If you don't want to be the one to say no, like in front of people, just text me and I'll put like a big old giant smiley face or like a little drawing in front of your body and nobody will know. But yes, I remembered. You didn't have to remind me. I'm the worst with that. Thank you guys.